Today we're heading to Osaka for a fun little adventure, but before we head out there, look what I just incensed. We got ourselves a shiny Oddish. I mean, I'll take it saying that we didn't get a shiny in the last video at all, which is pretty crazy because I was clicking on a lot of stuff, but very glad that we got our hands on this shiny for the video, and hopefully we'll get a whole bunch more. We've got a lot planned today though. So first, let's just take a look at these IVs. It's not the best, but at least we got a shiny in Kyoto. But now it's time to head to Osaka and hopefully find some other cool stuff. But before we head to Osaka, there's one thing I want to do. As you can see, I've got my mail tank here. It's 2 hearts away. So if we just spin this new stop right here, we should potentially have a best buddy. Yep, there it is. Our 0% is officially best buddy. Now I gotta get moving because we're about to miss our train. For our next train now, but I just brought down a Dynamax Chansey in the station, and not shiny, and really bad. Lovely. Do you know something I really need to do because I keep getting pestered by the game? Let's claim this research breakthrough box, claim it, and just see what we get. The Sinnoh Stone's not bad, but the encounter is with an Alolan Marowak. How you doing, buddy? Hi. Hi. It could have been a Charcadet, unfortunately it wasn't. And you know, by the way, I should mention, I went to the bathroom and caused us to miss the train we were supposed to take, so.
Slacker.
Yeah, you know, I have to go.
Just went to the bathroom before we got
That was like 3 hours ago.
That was like 3 minutes ago.
Also, the Might and Mastery page 3 of 5 finally got unlocked, so we have to catch 30 fighting types, which is really hard during this Burmy event. Hatch 3 eggs and then complete 20 field research tasks, so should be pretty easy to do all in all. Plus, I did complete page 1 of 6 of the Striking Shadow. I haven't been putting too much effort into it because, you know, we already have our Marshadow, but might as well just claim this stuff and see what we get. Oh, well, there's a fighting type. That's helpful. How good does this make you? Oh yeah, that's right. You want like $4.99, I remember from the community day. And for the final rewards, we get some berries, we get some XP, and an encounter with a Timber. That's kind of fun. And also another fighting type, which is very helpful. But now that we've caught that, it is a 12, 15, 15. And now we have Spark hanging out with us. That's exciting. And what does Spark want us to do? Hatch 10 eggs. Well, good thing we're already kind of doing that. Earn 3 candies while walking with your buddy and send 10 gifts to friends. All right, well, we'll get to that at some point, but I guess for now, let's just keep working on the page 3 of 5 of Might and Mastery. Okay, so we're on the second train now. I'm trying to be a little quiet because it's a very quiet train here. But look what the incense brought us. We got us another shiny, a shiny Vulpix. I'll take it because it's a fun shiny and maybe a good one. I love Ninetales shiny. I think it looks fantastic. So if we were to get just a random Shundo of that, I would not complain at all. But now that we've caught it, it's time to know what is it going to be. Come on, be something amazing. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but we are in Osaka right now. We're definitely not close enough to where we're going, but we're in Osaka according to this. We're now officially in the city of Osaka, and I'm really excited because today we are going to the Osaka Aquarium, a place I've heard about for a long time, but have never had the opportunity to go to. And as you can see, they got a big old whale shark on the front of the building, which is awesome. And when it comes down to the game, this place is pretty set up. You got a lot of stops around and such. Downside is I'm not seeing any fighting types. A lot of Burmies everywhere, but I have been catching a couple fighting types, as you can see right here. We've got 12 out of the 30 after an hour plus long. Actually, no, I'd say about 2.5 hours of travel. And we still got to hatch eggs. We still got to unlock a max move. So we got a bit to do. But on the upside, at least we're making some progress and we get to check out some whale sharks, which is going to be really awesome. tank that has big old squids inside of it and octopuses together, and it looks like there might be some eggs in there as well. Like, that's very unique. I've been to so many aquariums, I've never seen anything like this. So far, I would recommend it. If you can come to Osaka, especially for GoFest, go to the aquarium for a day. You'll love it. Whole batch of 7 5-kilometer eggs right next to the porpoises. Hopefully they'll decide to show up and give us some luck. Number 1 is a sub. Number 2 is going to be a brawler. Kind of cool. This one, a brawler again. They're literally everywhere. Ooh, wait, no, you missed this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, they're literally all over the place. They're zipping around. Anyways, though, this egg is a Inke. And then this egg right here is a Grookey. And this one is another Crabrawler. Shocking. Well, that took care of a lot of stuff for us, so that's nice. Okay, apparently we have a gachapon here at the aquarium. You can either get a manta ray, the whale shark, the cotamundi, or we got a penguin or a seal. And it is 500 yen, so why not? Let's freaking do it. 500 yen in. We do this, and then... there we go. I'm personally hoping for the whale shark. All right, moment of truth here. What do we have? It is, looks like we got the manta ray. Okay, I'll take the manta ray. That's kind of fun. And now that we're done with the aquarium, we are at the Osaka Castle, and it is just as cool as I remember 2 years ago. This is also going to be one of the locations where GoFest is going to happen, so pretty cool stuff. And if you look in the game actually real quick, you'll notice this area is pretty packed. There are a lot of spawns and there are a lot of stops, so if you're in Osaka for that GoFest, you might as well hit this place up at some point. But also, I really want to complete this Might and Mastery, but I need one more fighting type, which has just been the hardest thing to find. Luckily, we're done with page 2 of 6 of this, so the Striking Shadow should give us a fighting type, or maybe it'll just give us a whole bunch of ghosts. Oh, geez. Yeah, I just realized because it is a ghost and fighting type Pokemon that this could be a thing. Well, here's hoping one of these turns out to be a fighting type, but this one is a ghost. And for the final rewards, we're gonna get Silver Pineapple Berries, we're gonna get 2,000 XP, and a ghost. Now we have Blanche here. Maybe Blanche will give us a ghost type, or I mean a fighting type. Use 3 incense or daily adventure incense, evolve 5 Pokemon, and complete 20 field research tasks. Let me evolve 5 and see what happens. All right, 5 Pokemon have been evolved. What do we get as an encounter? Please be a fighting type. Oh no. Well, so much for that. I was really trying to make sure we could finish this, and we will. We just need to get one more, but just finding them is such a pain. This Burmy event is outrageous. It really is. As you can see, there's just so many Burmies around. I have incense to Makuhita at one point, but yeah, not a single fighting type to be seen in this area. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. You know what, just for fun, I want to see what this is. Is it a fighting type? It is. Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. I knew we needed at least one more. We've been trying to get a fighting type for just the longest time.
Oh, okay. What about all the Tauruses?
Yeah, well, the problem is they did help when they were around, but they're super uncommon. But I am very happy with that. XXL, it's not good, but it doesn't matter. And now we can actually finish this and see what page 4 is, though I bet you anything it's just a time gate. And I forgot that we do need to unlock a max move, so we'll just unlock this real quick. And that way we'll be done with this page. Here we go, we can claim that, and now we're officially done with page 3. Oh, there's actually a 4 out of 5. Win 5 raids, win 5 max battles, level up a max move 3 times, and earn 50,000 XP. That's gonna take some time. Now we've made our way to the Osaka Pokemon Center, and I told myself I'm not gonna buy too much of anything, but I did find this. It's perfectly small, it's a little gimmickle, it's the roaming form, so it's the exclusive one for Pokemon Go, and I just really like it, you know what I mean? It's small, it's compact, the coin's actually pretty darn solid, but I will say there's quite a few things in here that I really want to get, but I'm gonna hold off for now. I will say this is pretty cool though. This is a Poliwhirl fan, and also they have Wobbuffet's basically shampoo bottles. Like, I kinda want to get these, but they're really big. All right, I'm buckling. I'm not getting the Gimmighoul. We're getting the Wobbuffets. I don't know why, I just love them. They are shampoo bottles, but you could literally fill them with probably anything, so I think it's worth it. Hey everybody, we're back in Singapore now, but I just wanted to show you something real quick. Check it out, we got ourselves a shiny Psyduck, but it's an 888. And this reminds me, 6 years ago, I got my second ever shiny Psyduck when I was in the Sentosa event. It wasn't part of the event because Psyduck wasn't actually featured in that event, but I did get it a little bit afterwards. And it was a 777, so kind of fun that we keep getting these like triple repeating numbers. And weirdly enough, I got the 777 shiny Psyduck right next to the Sentosa like casino area. Not that I was gambling, but clearly the game thought I was a winner, so that's nice. But let's see what the 888 turns into. That sounds fun. Oh, hey, it's not bad actually. 10, 11, 12. It's a 2-star at the very least. But yeah, unless I got another shiny to show you, I'll see you back in Japan. As you can see, we're next to the super trees at the Gardens by the Bay over here. And funnily enough, I actually got myself a shiny right here. We got a Skrelp. This is basically a very, very late Safari Zone 2022 shiny, but I'll take it. Even though technically this wasn't released for, I believe it was a Go Fest. I want to say it was the New York Go Fest, but still pretty cool to get it. And it's a fun shiny. I like Skrelp quite a bit. And I've heard some rumors that there might be a Mega Dragalge coming in the future. Nothing has been officially confirmed yet, but it would be cool to have a really good one. So here comes the Shundo. Definitely not. And the daily brings in a freaking shiny Druddigon, and it's under 500 CP, which is pretty cool. And it's next to the Art and Science Museum, which makes it even better. That's such a cool find. You don't really get to see wild shiny Druddigons ever, really. Though I do need to hit them. There we go. Great curveball throw. 1, a dose, and 3. Perfect. I was going to extend this a little bit more, but I think that's a fun way to wrap it up. And what do we got for IVs? Yeah, it's whatever, but still really cool to get that. We're still in Singapore, and we're doing raid hour. Got a 1944 on the beach, which is super cool. Also, hi, Ann. How you doing? Good to see you. Anne's my good luck charm because we got back-to-back shinies. I know.
Where's my shiny?
Well, you see, that's the weird thing is because it's only for tourists. I know. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're with Chunwei now, and he is going to give me a shiny Safari Eevee with the Singapore background. I really appreciate it. It's only $1 million dust, right? It's a pretty expensive trade, but I really appreciate it because honestly, this Eevee is something I really wanted. So hopefully it's lucky for you. Because that'd be a fun dex entry. Or do you have Cornwind or no?
No, I don't.
Oh, he's going to get a dex entry and everything. So it's not lucky, but yeah, look at that. Shiny dex entry. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But how good does it come out? That's what people want to know. It's a Shundo. No, I mean, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent, all things considered. And I'll take it. You know what? I will take it. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. And now it's day 2, and we're at the Fushimi and Nori. You know, we've come here so many times, but it's always great to be here. Though it is very crowded today, who would have guessed that the Cherry Blossom Festival would have brought out tons more tourists? But nonetheless, we still have to complete this Striking Shadow stuff, and we have to complete this Might and Mastery. But one thing I want to do real quick is I had to complete one more field research task, and it was really hard to get this one, but guess what? We found ourselves a freaking Spenda task, so let's see what it turns into. Sadly, not a shiny and not a hundo. Now that we're done with that, we can claim these. Let's get our Great Balls, let's get the Pineapple Berries, and let's see what our final rewards are with this guy behind us. We get 1500 Stardust, we get 2000 XP, and a Metatite. And now we have Candela here. Let's see what Candela wants us to do. Win 5 Shadow Raids, defeat 10 Team Go Rocket members, and use 15 super effective charge attacks. We can do all of that in due time, though we can't do it right now, really. But at least we can claim all this stuff, so let's see what we get for the Might and Mastery. We get all that Stardust, we get some Golden Razzes, and we get an encounter with a Cascoon. All right, did not expect that. And is this a Silcoon, I would guess? Yes, it is. Wow. And for the final rewards, we're gonna get our hands on 50 Cupfu candy. We're gonna get that much XP, which is the number of Cupfu. Now, we have to wait until it unlocks yet again. But that just means we have to focus on the Striking Shadow now. All right, we got a bit of a time jump here. We're now in the Kyoto Pokemon Center, but we found something really freaking cool. Check this out. This is from the TCG game. This is one of those paper theater things, but these are official Pokemon merch, and these are the interactive cards that the TCG game has. And they only have the Pikachu, the Charizard, and the Mewtwo one, but look at that. That is just so freaking cool. And there's a display right over here that I'll just show you in a second. As you can see, it's got all 3 of the cards, and they all have a little bit of a 3D dynamics. So I really like this a lot. I'm honestly having a hard time deciding between, obviously, Charizard, the one in my hand, or the Mewtwo one. I'm not exactly a big fan of the Pikachu one, but I really like the Mewtwo card, and I think the Mewtwo card was the first interactive one I ever got, and they both look really freaking cool. But the good thing about the Charizard is that it has all 3 of them on it. They got the Venusaur, we've got Charizard, Blastoise, there's even a Dragonite up there, and there's a Psyduck. Like, honestly, this one just feels like it has the most, but I really like this one. The big issue is that these are 5,500 yen each. They're kind of up there. A lot of time has passed, as I'm sure you can tell. It took a while for the Shadow Raids to come back after the Mega Autono raid day. But page 4 of 6 is done, so let's get the charge and fast TMs, and of course our encounter with a Mienfoo. Could have been shiny, sadly it wasn't. And now we got some final rewards here. We get some dust, we get some XP, and we get ourselves a Makuhita. The Mienfoo was way cooler. And as the loud, noisy buses come through, let's see what the professor wants us to do. Come on, give us something easy to finish. Earn 25,000 XP and Stardust, and make 5 excellent throws. That shouldn't be too hard to do, though I wish we did that during the raids. Took a little bit of time, but we did it. Though admittedly, the XP was super easy. I just fought a Chansey Dynamax, and then I just spent the 200 coins. Got me 30,000 right away. Sadly, it didn't do anything when it comes down to dust. But whatever, we're done here. This would have been the page where we would have gotten the Marshadow had we not already got ours during Go Fest last year. But it's cool to be done with that and get our rare candies. And now what I would have to do is explore 10 kilometers and then power up a Ghost and Fighting type. But to be honest with you, I am way too exhausted for that, and we'll do that at some other point. But we did technically finish it. I know we didn't really fully do it, but we're like 99.9% of the way there. So I'm just gonna call it here. Actually, we're not gonna do that because I've just completed page 66 now. We've done the 10 kilometers, we've powered everything up, so let's just actually finish everything. And it feels good to be done. We didn't get another Marshadow, but we are done. But this is where we wrap it up. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you finished the Marshadow research? And if you got your first ever Marshadow, how did it turn out? And also let me know any other cool wins you got. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.